Welcome to my travel logs. Here's a detailed travel itinerary for your journey from Maryland, USA to Johannesburg, South Africa. Initial preparations. First, ensure your travel documents are in order. Check with the South African consulate or embassy regarding visa requirements for US citizens. Generally, for stays under 90 days, a tourist visa may not be necessary, but it's best to confirm closer to your travel dates. If a visa is required, apply at least 4-6 weeks in advance, gathering necessary documents such as your passport, application form, itinerary, and recent bank statements. In terms of health precautions, while South Africa doesn't mandate specific vaccinations for entry, consider optional vaccines like hepatitis A, hepatitis B, typhoid, and tetanus. If you're traveling to malaria-prone areas, consult your doctor about malaria prophylaxis, although Johannesburg itself is malaria-free. Also, be prepared with COVID-19 vaccination proof if current regulations require it. Estimate your travel funds for accommodation, transport, meals, activities, and emergencies. Set aside both cash and a travel-friendly credit or debit card. South African ATMs widely accept international cards, though checking for any associated fees in advance is wise. Packing essentials. Organize your documents, including your passport, visa if needed, flight tickets, and accommodation confirmations. It's also helpful to have both digital and physical copies of these documents. For clothing, pack lightweight, breathable outfits for daytime, short-sleeved shirts, light pants, or shorts, along with comfortable walking shoes and a pair for semi-formal occasions. Depending on the season, consider bringing a light jacket for evenings, as well as swimwear if you plan to visit a pool or beach, and a rain jacket, especially if traveling during the summer, rainy season from November to February. Other essentials include travel-sized toiletries, medications with any necessary prescriptions, and an adapter. South Africa uses Type M plugs. A small backpack for daily outings, along with sunscreen and insect repellent, will also be useful. Washington, D.C., IAD, to Johannesburg, South Africa, JNB. Starting point: Washington Dulles International Airport, IAD. Airline recommendation: United Airlines, Star Alliance, with South African Airways, or Delta Airlines with its partner airlines. Typical route: a one-stop connection via Europe is often the most convenient, e.g. via Frankfurt or London, providing a balance of travel time and comfort. Step-by-step travel itinerary. Departure from Washington Dulles, IAD. Check-in time. Aim to arrive at IAD about 3.5 hours before your scheduled departure. Early arrival helps avoid rush hours, typically between 5-8 a.m. and 4-7 p.m., and allows time for security, especially if you're departing in the afternoon or evening when IAD is busy. Suggested check-in: 12:30 p.m. for a 4 p.m. departure if opting for an afternoon flight, to avoid heavier evening traffic. Adjust based on actual flight time. Flight from IAD to Europe. Flight segment: Washington Dulles, IAD, to European hub, such as Frankfurt, FRA, or London Heathrow, LHR. Flight duration: approximately 7 to 8 hours. Airline option: United Airlines, Star Alliance, offers daily flights to Frankfurt, where you can connect to a South African Airways flight to Johannesburg, or Delta Airlines via London with connections. Meal service: dinner and breakfast are typically served on board. Layover in Europe. Layover. Duration: plan for a 2 to 3 hour layover, providing ample time for transfer and additional security screenings. Avoid very short layovers to minimize the risk of delays. Airport amenities: Frankfurt and Heathrow offer various lounges, dining, and relaxation spaces. Frankfurt, for instance, has quiet zones and lounges, while Heathrow has plenty of shopping and dining options. Connecting flight to Johannesburg, JNB, flight segment, European hub, FRA at LHR, to Johannesburg, JNB. Flight duration, 10-11 hours, depending on your specific route and weather conditions. Arrival in South Africa. You'll typically have a meal service and in-flight entertainment to stay comfortable on this long-haul segment. Arrival in Johannesburg, OR Tambo International Airport, JNB. Arrival time. Most flights arrive in the late afternoon or evening. Plan to arrive around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Local time for ease of airport navigation and ground transportation options. Immigration and customs. Upon arrival, head to passport control. The process can take 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the crowd. Information desk. OR Tambo International has multiple information desks in the arrivals area for help with directions, ground transport, or local SIM cards. Currency exchange. Consider exchanging a small amount of USD for South African Rand, ZR, at the airport to cover immediate expenses, though ATMs offer more favorable rates. Ground transportation. Options include airport shuttles, car rentals, rideshare services, and the GAR train for direct access to central Johannesburg. Taxis are also available, though rideshares are generally safer and more convenient. This route provides. This itinerary offers a thorough guide from preparation to traveling and arrival to ensure a smooth journey from Maryland to Johannesburg. Safe travels. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video.